Welcome to episode number 18 of this Washington Nationals franchise series, and today I'm going to be playing the last game of the regular season against the Indians at home. Next episode of the series will be the playoffs, as you can see right there, because you didn't see our logo, which is the W, where I just pointed, right, the top one, right there. We're first place in NL East, and we're up by 7 games. You can't really tell it's 7 games. You can't tell that Blair's too bad. You might be able to tell, if I doubt it, but we're up 7 games in the Phillies, 1 game left to play, so obviously we're on the NFC. So yeah, we're up 7 games with 1 game left to play, so obviously we're on the NL East, not the NFC. That's football. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, obviously we're on the NFC. I'm just in the football right now, but that's the championship Sunday tomorrow. But yeah, we're up 7 games on the Phillies, 1 game left to play, so obviously we're on the NL East. So we're only playing, we're not playing. We're all at the standings. I just had to let that right there. Just look at the standings. So let's go through all the NL, the AL, the wild cards in the AL and the NL. We won the NL East. We're up 7 games. We already clinched it. We're 94 and 67. 584 winning percentage. Cubs won the Central. They're 110 and 51. So they clinched the best record in the NL. Dodgers are 105 and 56. And that's who we're only playing in the NLDS. That's who we're playing, because Cubs will be playing the Giants or the Cardinals. Those two wild card teams. It's the Cardinals, the Giants, and then we'll be playing the Dodgers in the NLDS. They all have home field advantage, though. Fine. She just had a shot at my dog. Because my dad's doing some field tournament puppy, and now she's one, and now my mom's watching my older dog. So I'm home alone. I've been home alone before. So it's the Nationals and Dodgers. It'll be the Nationals and Dodgers in the NLDS. Dodgers have home field advantage, and then it'll be the Cubs versus the Giants or the Cardinals, but and the Cubs will have home field advantage, obviously, because they have the best record in the National League. And then if they can win their series, regardless if they play the Dodgers or the Nationals, so obviously that's the team that I'm controlling, obviously. They'll have home field advantage regardless. And I'm sitting at AL East. Red Sox, best record in the AL, and they clinched the AL East. They're 24 games on the Orioles. The second place team, they're 500 in the AL East. Indians clinched the Central, which we're at the play them. About 12 games on the White Sox. A's and Astros are tied for first place in the AL West with 1 game left. So they both clinched the playoff appearance. So the winner, so basically, if they both win or both lose, they're on the game 163. If one wins and one loses, the one that wins the AL West, and the one that loses is the first AL wildcard team. So basically, the team that wins the AL West obviously wins the AL West, but it'll be the Astros or the A's, and the one that doesn't win the AL West will host the White Sox in the AL wildcard game. So that's basically what's happening. So yeah, I mean, say if the Cubs and the Red Sox play each other in the World Series, the Cubs will have home advantage. They have the best record in the NL, and the Cubs have the best record in the NL and the whole MLB. It's pretty good. I mean, they'll finish with 110 wins or 111 wins. So yeah, remember the light above the TV is still out. So yeah, last game of the year, it's rotation. And it's Gio Gonzalez versus Charles Carrasco. Really, obviously, yeah, see, got traded to the Mets. Same thing for Francisco Lindor, but they still have Carrasco and Lindor. But first of all, I started this franchise in home, but they show 18. That's why in 2019. That's why the two really came on their year. So next episode of the series will be game 1 of the NL, or next episode of the series. I'm not sure when it's gonna be, but it will be game 1 of the NLDS against the Dodgers in LA. So yeah, let's get into it. 1:35 p.m. Eastern time. Let's do it. Both controllers, obviously. Play full day. Let's do it. So that's Torrey Kluber for the Indians and Chuck Hurley for the Nationals. Let's do row uniforms for the Indians, alternate 2 uniforms for the Nationals. So red uniforms, and not last home game of the regular season. but obviously it won't be our last home game of the season, like including the playoffs or including the postseason, because we are guaranteed at least one home game after this, which hopefully we don't get swept. That could be a possibility though. Obviously, it's booked in Georgia for the playoffs as well. Honestly, it'll be game one of every series and every elimination. It'll be game. What I do for the playoffs for franchise, I know it's March for October, for franchise and March to October. I do game one of every series and every elimination game for in every series for like every. It doesn't matter if it's an elimination game for us or the other team. It's game one of every series and every elimination game for every series, or every game one for every series and every elimination game for every series. Nationals Park holds 41,339, opened in 2008. Presidential Mill broadcast theme style show team cool down down cloud cover partly cloudy. So it looks like yeah, these two stars can pitch. Since the days are off, but here they can pitch at full energy for both of them. Righty versus lefty. Carrasco the righty and 90 overall. Gonzalez is a lefty and an 89 overall. So it's righty versus lefty, 90 versus 89. Here we go. Well, still the lineups, which it's bad. It's bad. Obviously, we already won the NL East. I know I said earlier the NFC. It's just that football season, and I'm just, yeah. But I did trust myself though. So I have to. Also, we're playing. Bryce Harper's playing his former team. Yep, they have Bryce Harper. Well, I wanted to resign him. I thought I did, but I didn't. And now he's locked up in the 2025. So. And I realized they got rid of him after 2018, and they won a World Series the next year. I mean, yes, I mean, obviously in real life he's on the Phillies. In this world, in 2019 went to the Phillies, or in real life in 2019 went to the Phillies. In this game he went to the Indians. That team stat though, just looked in. I mean, like that. Well, us, I think I'm gonna take down. I'm gonna put in Matt Wieters because also I want to wrestling nights for the playoffs because and also their energy is low. I mean, I think the other people that maybe like Gregory Polanco I'll take down and maybe put in. This is a September call up, I think, if I remember. I think it was. Let's put Duvall in right field, and then Daniel Murphy. I'll just take. Man, cannot play center base, but Howie Kendrick can. Yeah, let's put Howie Kendrick at second, and then that's gonna be it. So Turner, Rendon, Brantley, Zimmerman, Kendrick, Duvall playing right field, Buxton, Wieters, and then Gonzalez. And I'm not gonna do anything in their lineup, so yeah. On the play punch for a stand, Matt Sturgeon is not turned out. On the play punch for a stand, Matt Sturgeon is not turned out at all. Here we go. I mean, Mike Trout average 319. Jack McHenry 316 for the Twins, and then Jose Ramirez threw 7/3 in the AL batting average. I'm not sure if he's not win it or not. Probably not. No, he's not. He's not on to. We are here in our nation's capital for another edition of baseball here on the show, as we have a good matchup for you this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball on the show comes our way next. Gio Gonzalez, 31 starts in 2019, 16-7 record, 3.7 on ERA, 196 and 2/3 innings pitched, 191 hits, 1.26 WHIP, 57 watts and 57 watts at 177 strikeouts. Here's Jose Ramirez, and we're on your way from our nation's capital. 1 on count. That's a number, and it's over the head of the first baseman. It's botched by Duvall, but Ramirez will not advance any farther. Ramirez leads off the game with a single that got over the head of Ryan Zimmerman. There's Francisco Lindor. To the town. That's a ground to be 2. Kendrick, Turner, Zimmerman, and he's double up Lindor. 2 down. Here's the starting lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Jose Ramirez, Francisco Lindor, the former national, Bryce Harper, Edwin Encarnacion, Alan Nadron, Jason Titmus, Francisco Mejia, Cesar Duriano, and starting pitcher for the Indians, Charles Carrasco. Here's Bryce Harper, the former national. That's a ground ball right to Turner. Throw to first is low pitch by Zimmerman. The inning's over. Won it by the Indians, but it's a right side double play. Nationals time at bat, no score here in Washington, D.C. Carlos Carrasco, 31 starts here in 2019, 10-13 right here, 3.57 or 3.56 ERA, 204 and 2/3 innings pitched, 178 hits, 1.14 WHIP, 56 walks, and 187 strikeouts. Here's Turner. That's a ground off the middle, and it's out of the reach of Titmus. So, and by the way, both shortstops are the leadoff man for both teams. First hit of the day for the Nationals belong to Trey Turner. Here comes Anthony Rendon. 1 on count. There goes Turner. Throw to second by Mejia is not in time. Turner's a single, and then he steals center base. Runner sending nobody out, and that was a ball too. 2 on count to Rendon. That's a pop-up. Coming in is Harper, and he's got it. 1 down. Throw at the second. Well, Lindor's not covering. He would have been safe anyways. 1 down. Here's the starting lineup for the Washington Nationals. Trey Turner, Anthony Rendon, Michael Brantley, Ryan Zimmerman, Howie Kendrick, Aaron Duvall playing right field, Byron Buxton, Matt Wieters, and starting pitcher for the Nationals, Gio Gonzalez has been at 0.34 this year. Here's Michael Brantley. That's a ground ball at Lindor. Throwing the run, got him. So, single, stolen base, fly out, and then a ground out, and the runner center stays where he is. Here's Ryan Zimmerman. That's a little tapper. Coming in is Carrasco. Throws it to Encarnacion, and the end's over. No score after 1. Encarnacion. Foul ball. 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, 12 stir, and a changeup for Gonzalez. That's it on the nose. Perfect in that nose between Howie Kendrick and Trey Turner. Perfect hit as he smashed that 12th stir that was on the bottom of the zone in the left center field for a base hit. Here's Nathan, runner at first, nobody out. That's a fly ball, or a line drive rather, and that ball is caught by Byron Buxton. 1 down. Sorry, I stripped the defense. Well, here's really the defense for the Nationals. It's Michael Brantley, Byron Buxton, and Aaron Duvall in the outfield, Ryan Zimmerman, Howie Kendrick, Trey Turner, and Anthony Rendon in the infield, and Matt Wieters behind the plate, obviously. Gio Gonzalez on the mound. Here's Jason Titmus. Foul ball. That's a ground to be 2. Second 1. First. And that's 2 double plays the Indians have ground into in the first 2 innings. We are at the bottom of the 7 to no score here in our nation's capital. Here's Howie Kendrick. That's a ground ball. In the right field base hit. Over to 9-3 is Harper. But Encarnacion's not covering. Runner at first, nobody out for the Nationals. Here's Aaron Duvall. That's a pop-up. 1 down. And here's the Indians defense. Tyler Nate wins, Cesar Durian and Bryce Harper in the outfield, Encarnacion, Jason Timness, Francisco Lindor, and Jose Ramirez in the infield, and Francisco Mejia beyond the plate. 986 field percentage, 11th in the AL in that category for the Indians, and obviously Carlos Carrasco on the mound. Here's Byron Buxton. That's a ground to be 2. It's like hard to turn it though. Second one, first, and Buxton beats out the relay. Almost impossible to get him out because he has 99 speed. 3-1 hitters down to Matt Wieters. There goes Buxton, and that is ball 4. Throw goes on the center base, but it's ball 4. 2 on, 2 out for Gio Gonzalez. That's a line drive right to Harper, and he catches it. And the inning's over. And the score is still the Indians 0 and the Nationals 0. Here's Mejia. That's a ground ball to Zimmerman. Throws it to Gonzalez cover, and there's one down. And there's the NL East standings for 2019. So you can see the Nationals have already clinched the NL East. The Nationals have already clinched the NL East, and they'll be playing the Dodgers in the NLDS. 3-1 hitters down to Guerrero. Little tapper, and Gonzalez throws it. 2 down. Probably his first at bat of the year. His bat doesn't mean he hasn't not at bat, but it seems like he hasn't beat his American League pitcher. The ground ball, fair, and Zimmerman sits on the bat himself, and the end is over. And they go with 3 to score still, 0-0. Benny Jennings 2-42, 18 bottom 3. Here's Turner. It's foul ball. That's a fly ball to Harper. There's been a lot of fly balls and line drives to Harper, and he's got this one. And he's got everyone so far, 1 down. And you can see here's the American League Central standings. You can see the Indians have clinched the AL Central now, and they'll be playing A's or Astros in the ALDS. Here's Rendon, perfect pass Encarnacion. So the Nationals will be playing the Dodgers. The Nationals will be playing the Dodgers in the NLDS, and the Indians will be playing the A's or the Astros in the ALDS. Or the Nationals will be playing the Dodgers in the NLDS, and the Indians will be playing the A's or Astros in the ALDS. Here's Michael Brantley. That's a line drive coming in as Guerrero has got it. 2 down. Here's Zimmerman. Swing and a miss! And throw it to first! And Turner not bat there. Or not Turner, but Rendon not bat there. 1-2 down. That's a line drive down the line. Harper chasing it! And he's got it! Like it down on the foul line. If he didn't catch that, that was fair. Could have scored Rendon from first. We had the 4th, no score in DC. Here's Jose Ramirez. Here's the umpire sign for today's game. Here's the umpire sign for today's game. Home plate umpire Larry Bullard, here's the umpire sign for today's game. Beyond the plate, Larry Bullard at first base, James Chinsley at center base, Gary Simmons at third base, Patrick Johnson. 98% capacity, 40,330 is attendance, 73 degrees cloudy, wind 2 miles per hour, 2.9 miles per hour. So 2 miles per hour blowing out the left field. National Park, 35 feet of the elevation, September 29, 2019. That's the day. Here we go. 2-2 count to Jose Ramirez. That's a ground ball. Then he needs 2 hits, but they both are right side of the little play, so Gonzalez has faced a minimum under 3 in the 3rd. Here's Francisco Lindor, who had a run into a double play earlier. That's a ground ball up the middle. Throw to Zimmerman is in time, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper. That's a little tamper. He has 64 speed and also got to hurry. And Harper beats out the relay throw. Infield center for Bryce Harper. And then still alive for Encarnacion. That's a fly ball. He just got under that. And Buxton makes the catch in left center field. Middle of 4, the score is still the Indians 0 and the Nationals 0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. That's a ground ball. The Encarnacion throw to Carrasco, 1 down. Here's Anduval. That's a fly on the line. And that will go foul. It would have been done if it was fair. That's a ground ball right into Shipper, right to Encarnacion. And he'll hustle his way over there. And he sets on the bat himself. 3 unassisted, 2 down. He hit it against Ship, but he hit it right to the only guy on the right side of the infield. Here's Buxton. Line drive right to Harper. And the inning's over. We go to the 5th, still no score in Washington, D.C. We're back here in our nation's capital. Let's go on the field, check in with Haniwani.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager.
That's Terry Frantona. Should be.
He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often.
Oh, no, it's not. That's definitely not him.
That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
And here's Nate winning top 5. Still no score in the Indians have 3 hits, but 2 hits on a double play. And that third hit was a Harper infield single with 2 outs in the previous inning. That's a fly ball. That ball is hit well. Retreating is the left fielder. Brantley's got it. The former Indian. I forgot about that. Because in this world, in real life, he was a free agent to 2018 season. Intended for Harper. Harper in this game was with the Indians and went to the Phillies. Brantley went to the Astros in real life, but he went to the Nationals here. So Harper's a former National and Brantley's a former Indian. That's a ground ball up the middle! And it's out of the reach of the diamond, Howie Kendrick. 1 out single for Kipnis. Runner at first, 1 away. Trying to get something going here. He was having got a guy in scoring position. Yeah, here's Mejia. That's a pop-up. Going to his right is Zimmerman. And he's got it, 2 down. Pitchers duel so far, they're almost halfway through the game. Here's Cesar Guerrero. That's a pop-up, but that will find the seats. Zimmerman doesn't even move. That landed... it was up 2 rows back. That's a line drive caught by Howie Kendrick, and the end is over. Halfway home here in Washington, D.C., the score is Indians 0, the Nationals 0. We're back here in our nation's capital. Let's go on the field again and check out Haniwani.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. That's a ground ball right to Lindor. Throw it in, Encarnacion down. Here's Gonzalez. I snapped his bat, and it's caught by Encarnacion, 2 down. There's Trey Turner, let up first inning with a single. 2 down. That's a ground ball. Gotta hurry for Timothy. It's 87 speed. And the pitch by Encarnacion. 1-2-3 to the Nationals. Still no score after 5. Still no score here in D.C. That's a fly ball on the line. Retrieving is Duvall, and he's got it, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez, who left the game with a single. There's the first down, a double play by Lindor. 1-1 count. The gravel off of Gonzalez, and he's gonna throw it the first underhand. Even if he overhanded, he probably gonna be safe. That's an infield single for Ramirez. Diamond's drive lead. Here's Lindor 0 for 2 with a double play and a ground out. And runner at first, 1 away. That's a ground. That could be not a double play. 2nd 1, and Lindor is running the 2 double plays. Middle of 6. The score is 0-0. Indians have 5 hits. Nationals have 3 hits. Neither team has a hit, run or an error. 3-2 down. That's a ground ball. Thrown to first by Kipnis. It's in time, 1 down. It's only 66 pitches for Terrestre through 5 and a third. A real pitcher's duel here. Only 8 hits between the two teams. 5 for the Indians, 3 for the Nationals. That's a fly ball. That could be trouble. Going back is the left fielder, Nathan, and he's got it. I like the Zell in the left center field. Now, 2 down. There's Zimmerman. That's a gravel right back to Carrasco. He is through 6 when they don't have no runs, only 3 hits. No score as we to the 7th. Still no score. Here's Harper. No action in either bullpen. It's a 57th pitch for Gonzalez only. That's a fly ball, but that will stay in the park. 1 down. Once again, the Nationals will be playing the Dodgers in the NLDS, and the Indians will be playing the A's of the Astros in the ALDS. Here's Encarnacion. That's a draw. What a play by Gonzalez behind the bat! 2 down. Behind the bat, because that went off his glove. He still might have got it, but if it got past him, debatable because they had the shift on. Well, here's Nathan. No score, top 7. That's a fly ball, and we are through 6.5 with no score. 7 stretch time here at National Park in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. The score is still 0-0. Here's Howie Kendrick, who will be playing as former team of the Dodgers in the NLDS. I'm not sure if he's not playing any games, but he will be playing his former team. It's foul ball. Obviously, he had that big grand slam in the real life Tuesday, in real life in the Tuesday night, and in Game 5 of that 2019 NLDS. That's a line drive, and it is all past, and David Harper, and all the way to the edge of the warning track. And Howie Kendrick's in with a double. As Harper trying to dive for it, he did, but he missed it. 9th double of the year for Howie Kendrick, and here comes Duvall with a chance to get in the lead. There's someone Zach Davis in the Indians bullpen in left center field. 1-0 down. That's a ball. Number that will get down, and doing a somersault is Harper. Howie Kendrick will score, and the Nationals take a 1-0 lead. 13th RBI double, 13th double of the year for Adam Duvall. As I don't know if he was going to get there if Harper didn't somersault into the sidewall. So a double by Howie Kendrick, then a double by Howie Kendrick, then an RBI double by Adam Duvall, and the Nationals take a 1-0 lead. Here's Buzz at the ground base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third because there's nobody out. As he's probably going to be safe. Runners in the corner, nobody out for the Nationals, and now here comes the offense. Infield's in. And here comes the pitching coach. They're only throwing 80 pitches. 31 balls, 49 strikes, 80 total pitches. And I'll leave him in there. It's Matt Wieters. The pitcher spot's on deck. To the count. And that is inside 2-2. Now Watt and Wieters to bring up the pitcher spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. The play was in order there, but the fourth center base wasn't. Now it is. Bases loaded, nobody out for their pitcher, and they might want to try to get out of the game. And it looks like the infield's not in, but it looks like yes, they are gonna have to. They wanted to get they wanted Gonzalez out of the game. It looks like that's what's gonna happen. I know Adam Eaton will pinch it for Gio Gonzalez. So Gonzalez is out of the game, and that bodes well for Indians if this game doesn't get blown open right now. So we're up Sherman Sorian, Nationals bullpen in right center or down the right field line. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield's in. One on down. That's a ground off the middle base hit. And they're gonna hold Buxton to RBI send over a pinch hitter Eaton, and it's 2-0 Nationals. Here's Turner now. Carrasco's still in the game. That's a ground watch to be 2. They're going for the double play. Second one. First! And Turner beats it out. The fielder's choice and RBI for Trey Turner. Runs in the corners, one out, and it's 3-0 Nationals. Aaron John's the new pitcher. That's a line drive off of the pitcher. Throw to first. It's Ramirez barehanded, not until it's an RBI infield signal for Rendon, and it's a short decision to signal on an RBI as Davis is on one knee as the manager turns out to attend to him. Looks like he's fine. 2 on, 1 out. It's 4-0, 4 runs in the inning. That's a Grummel base hit. They're going to send the runner. Throw home by Guerrero's up the line. It's another run scores. It's 5-0, and this thing's blown wide open. 5 runs in the inning. Here is the offense for the Nationals. That's a line drive right to Kipnis. 2 on, 2 out now. Here's Howard Tenzer, 2 for 3, a double single on a run scored. 10 man the bat in the inning. That batted around. That's a swing and a miss. He had a double and scored a run. The first run of the Nationals in the inning. And then that's a little tapper. Can he beat this out? He will not, but the inning's over. 10 men having to play. 5 of them score, and 2 of them are stranded on base. We had the 8th, and the Nationals up 5-0. Aaron John's Soria. Remember, Gonzalez is still in line for the win because he was a pitcher of record when they took the lead. Here's Justin Kipnis. That's a pop-up. Coming in is Rendon. And he's got it, 1 down. Gio Gonzalez, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and 60 pitches Turner only. Here's Mejia. That's a ground ball. Throw to first, there's 2 down. Indians down to final 4 outs, they're down by 5. You don't want to get shut out because, I mean, it's not like you're playing in the wild card. You'll be playing that's a little tapper, and we headed the bottom of the 8th, and the Nationals up 5-0. Here's Duvall, drove in Howie Tenters in the 8th, or the 7th. That's a fly ball. That ball is crushed. It won't stay fair. It will gone. Adam Duvall with a bomb. Into the Nationals bullpen, 360 feet, 96 miles per hour at the bat, 96 exactly miles per hour at the bat. It's 18th of the year, and the Nationals lead by 6. The 18th of the year, and the Nationals lead by 6. So, yeah. There's 2 RBIs in the game, a double, RBI double, now a solo home run. It's a ground ball, and it's botched by Encarnacion. Throw to first, got him, 1 down. And then Matt Wieters. 0 for 1 in the net. A line drive, first in the inning for Wieters. That's on a lawn, and that's going to roll all the way to the edge of the warning track. I did the shift on him, and he is in with a double. Pardon me, Wieters is in with a double. Wieters. And Gregory Polanco will pinch it for the pitcher. I started to warm up Trevor Dodd in the Nationals bullpen. I was there for the Nationals. Game 1 of the NLDS will be against the Dodgers. That will be on Friday in this game. And then Game 1 of the ALDS for the Indians against the A's or the Astros will be Thursday in this game, obviously. 1-2 down. The Polanco popped up. And the pinch hitter is retired. Ramirez makes the catch on the infield. Dirt. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 4 in the game. That's a line drive. That will get down. Base hit. And they're going to hold the runner. And see, it would have been close. The signal for Trey Turner sending in the game. Aaron Rendon again. Runners in the corners, 2 outs for a chance to add more. Has an RBI on the day. It's a ground ball. The throw sent in. Oh! It's thrown behind Lindor! Throw to third! It's not in time. It's 7-0. It was thrown. It's a source decision. It's E3. Here's Brantley, and this is just in from bad to worse. That's a ground ball fair. 2 runs will score. And that's, I meant to throw. Whoa, that's too close. It's 9-0. So it was 0-0. Here's run. Zeron's 0 for 4. That's a line drive foul. Probably the only dive for the Nationals. They don't have a hit yet. That's a fly ball, and Zeron will finish season 0 for 5. But the team will finish with a win. We hit on the 9th, and the Nationals up 9. So in 2 straight innings, we had 10. So the pitcher spots now. Here done Yonder Alonso pinch hit for that pitcher, and the top order follow, but they haven't really done anything. That's a ground ball. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Obviously, Yonder Alonso, the brother of Pete Alonso, who's on the Mets. 1 down. Here's Ramirez, who signaled twice. Obviously, a switch hitter. 3-2 downs. That's a ground ball, almost at the bat, and the Indians are down their final out. There's Lindor, 0 for 3 with 2 double plays and a ground out. That's a ground ball base hit. Lindor's on the 2-on single, trying to avoid the shutout, but really they just want to get some momentum before the game on Thursday because they're in the playoffs. They're playing the A's or the Astros in the LDS. Game 1 is on Thursday in the game. And the Nationals are playing the Dodgers in the NLDS. Game 1 of that series is on Friday. Obviously, in the game. Here's Harper, popped up. This should do it. And Rendon's calling for it, and he's got it. And the Nationals shut out the Indians 9-0 here on the last day, or here in the last game of the regular season. It was 0-0. It was 0-0 during the bottom of the 7th. It was 0-0 during the bottom of the 7th. The Nationals got 5 in the 7th, 4 in the 8th to win the game 9-0. 95th win of the year. And last year we had 105 wins. This year we had 90. And last year we lost to the Dodgers in the NLCS in 7 games. This year, the Nationals are playing the Dodgers in the NLCS. Game 1 of that series is Friday, and then the Indians are playing the Astros of the A's in the ALDS. That game 1 of that series is Thursday. Obviously, the 2 in the game, obviously, for both of those dates, not in real life, in the game. So 5 runs in the 7th, 4 in the 8th for the Nationals. There was no scores for 6.5, and the Nationals got 5 in the 7th, 4 in the 8th to win the game 9-0. And no runs in 6 hits, 1 error, which is by Encarnacion for the Indians. 9 runs in 13 hits, no errors for the Nationals. Duvall, the player of the game, 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Turner went 2 for 5 with a 2 singles and RBI and 2 runs scored. Weeders 1 for 2 with a double and 2 runs scored. Brantley went 2 for 5 with 3 RBIs. 2 for 5 with 2 singles and 3 RBIs. Ramirez went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Lindor went 1 for 4 with a single. Kendrick went 1 for 3 with a single. And Harper went 1 for 4 with a single. So I don't think they had an extra base hit. I think the 6 hits, which I don't know what players, that was 5 in them right there. Yeah. Gonzalez got the win, went 7 innings. Carrasco got the loss, went 6 1/3. That was a blowout game at the end. Next episode of the series, I'm not sure when it's going to be, but it will be game 1 of the NLDS and then the Dodgers. I'm not sure when this episode of the series will be, but it will be. I'm not sure when it's going to be, but it will be game 1 of the I'm not sure when the next episode of the series will be, but I know it will be Game 1 of the NLDS against the Dodgers in LA. And then obviously the next episode after that will be the first elimination game for either team in that series. Okay, time for those on the board. If that's episode delayed, and the next episode or the next video on this channel will be the next episode of my Draft Trade Saints Relocation franchise series, which will be the first elimination game for either team in the World Series because they're on the World Series. Because the Saints are on the World Series. Next episode of that series will be the next video on this channel, and it will be the first which will be the first elimination game for either team in the 2020 World Series. Okay, so I'm closing the board. If it's up to the like button, subscribe if you have. Tell your mom, dad, grandparents, and don't spread to friends about the videos. And I'm going to see you in episode number 19 of his Washington Nationals franchise series. See you in episode number 19. And eat a lot of bacon and go Nationals, who are the 2019 NL East champions. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Eat a lot of bacon and go Nationals.